This is Drew from Articulation, and today we're going to be talking about the component system in the website editor. Components are anything that you can click on and move around, and they have options. So, to get started, I'm going to add a new one. First, you click that Add Component button at the top, which brings out this panel. And then you can grab what you want to add to the page and bring it on by dragging. I'm going to add a button right there. So then that button is on the page, and when I click on this button area, the side panel comes out, and this is all the options for that component. So if I wanted to make a new label, or if I wanted to change how it is aligned, I can do that. If I want to update the design to something different, I can do that too. Now I've unlocked all these other options. Components can also have options that are only useful when you're hovering over a particular component. In this case, if I want to change the background color of this button when it is in the hover state, I can make that change. And now that will show. Components also have this toolbar. Once you've clicked on one, you'll get these different tools here. Moving the component up and down, these are for people who prefer to click, but really you can move things around by dragging and dropping if you prefer. You can delete the component right here. If you want to make a copy of it, that's what this is for. You can copy it to this page or to another page. That creates a copy. If you made a change and you don't like it, there's an undo and redo buttons here, so you can undo that copy. And then components can also be nested inside of other components. So in this case, if I wanted to have two buttons side by side, I could add a columns component right here. I'll take my first button, I could add it over here, and then if I wanted to put another button in the other column, I can do this and drag it in there. I probably want these buttons to match their designs, otherwise it's going to look weird and have the same alignment. I guess it's also worth noting that sometimes it's hard to click on things. Now that I've got this column component here, it can be hard to click directly on it. But if I click on something inside of it, I have this button which selects the parent container. Clicking this will allow me to select the column component, and I can adjust things here and mess with its particular options. That's a quick overview of components and how they operate in Articulation. Please come back for more tutorials on how to do things in Articulation.